the start. When Rubik hits level 3 and has 2 in Fateful, sure. But if you compare it to something like Lich Jugger or Crystal Maiden Jugger, there's just way more in the way of damage from those two supports in the lane. So it's definitely a weaker version. But I honestly, I just love it from OG that they're doing this, because I think it's a very creative and probably ideal solution to the problem that they have to solve. The question is if it's good enough. And it's also about what lanes to get. Because sure, you get the core sanking out of the problem against anti-mage. Guess what? Support sanking also hates facing anti-mage. So you still need to get the lanes right. There's like way more in the way of damage from those two supports in this lane. So it's a tiny top so far.
And anti-mage is down on the bottom lane with Fly.
Yeah, they want the anti-mage to avoid the Ench. So that will mean anti-mage will not play against sanking. So there's a bit of a win for both teams in that sense. Sanking will have a better time here. But anti-mage will also be avoiding the edge.
That was nice from Fly right underneath the Juggernaut, grabs the rune. So it's 3 for 1 at the very beginning.
This aggro tri-lane from EG is very, very unorthodox, by the way. Crystal Maiden, Dark Willow, anti-mage aggro tri-lane.
It's like you go for the Nova, then they have to navigate the Bramble at slow speed. Like, this can't last for long, can it?
Oh, it's kind of good news for Ana, because he's good against this lane. But No-Tail could have a very hard time, and the question is how much farm he's going to get. Oh, that's some really good damage into Ana already, actually. They're playing without a healing salve. Bottom lane.
Yeah, bottom lane they go ham. Samael's taking a lot of damage. S4's having a hard time walking away from Jirax on the top. This observe ward onto, like, just on the other side of the freeze, so they're able to see S4 any support that comes his way. Mainly the support from Fly.
He got 3 free hits in on Ana, just burning off the mana as fast as possible, so Ana has to dig into the mango to spin later, and then, oh, that's
a great Bramble.
That's some serious damage.
Is he gonna spin? He has that thing up, then 6
already, actually. They're playing without a healing cell.
Down, gets the reach.
He refused to skill spin because he feels like he needs
healing. Samael's taking a lot of damage, S4's having a hard time walking away.
He TP's back down, still hasn't put in the skill point, and has fought any extra regen. There's no salve still coming in. No-Tail had the gold for it. Honestly surprised that they didn't drop some regen and bring that with Ana's TP.
And now the EG have the advantage. They're fly to the top lane.
8 for 3 against 1-0. That's a tri-lane well executed in the start.
The jump came in, Thompson and Samael. What a surprise, killing each other under the tier 1 tower. Samael gets the kill, so he'll get the X having a hard time.
Big winner there, Samael. TP's back down, still hasn't put in his skill point, and has fought any extra regen. There's no salve still coming in. No-Tail had the gold for it. Honestly surprised that they didn't drop some regen, and sometimes the guy bring back with Ana's TP. The kill second is not as unfavored as Thompson was in that exchange, but
actually hilarious how they start again. Thompson's back under the tier 1 tower, beating into Samael. They both have to start munching on tangos and dropping down a half-life bottom lane. Arteezy, he's going once again on Ana. Ana still holding the spin as Arteezy drops low. They just want to get some experience into them. Well, S4 enchanted up, buying Jirax some time to attack, and he's body blocking S4. Trying to buy more time for Seb to get damage in, but S4 will just salve this.
In the meantime, bottom lane, they're out of regen. OG. Completely dry. Actually, never mind. Ana got a tango pack left. But no salve still. No regen, no mana, No-Tail.
Get the Bramble. Like, working with Arteezy, you burn up the mana, and then it's just easy from range.
The good news for OG, though, is the top lane is playing well. Sep has great farm. They're shutting down the Tiny nicely, as they could be with the head start they had. But the other 2 lanes going on for EG. And this time around, Arteezy's not getting shut down. And the way they've been playing this series so far, I think you can consider this an early lead for them. That is what they want. Anti-Mage to have a beginning that he can work with. Is that a healing? That's already playing out.
And now the EG have the advantage.
8 for 3 against 1-0. That's a tri-lane well executed in the start.
The jump came in. I think that was
is just flat out unkillable. Look at Willow just leaving Artis even to go into mid. They're trying to get Thompson, Brambles.
Yeah, oh, Thompson! He was standing almost smack bang in the middle of one of Crit, and he just moves a little bit further north and dodges.
Nice movement from Thompson there. That could have absolutely been a kill.
What does Anna and No-Tail do instantly? All right, well, it's time to do some damage towards Arteezy. Hopefully I get one Crit, and he got one.
Oh, he got tossed up top. Seb got tossed into the tower.
Too deep.
Oh no, he can't die here. That's real bad for OG's laning. That is such a big kill. Now Jerax might have to... He might have to yield on the bouncy runes too. He has no one chance to help him out, so OG will get to go into mid. They're trying to get Thompson, Bramble will get maybe even four. Sumail.
He was standing almost smack bang in the middle of one of Crit, and he just moves a little bit further north and dodges.
Seb was out of position, got Thompson there.
I like how Fly is not even grabbing it. What does Anna and No-Tail do instantly? Waiting it out, maybe he gets damage towards Arteezy. He wants to help out Jerax. Waiting on the top lane, S4's near fly. They'll go for the cross. Quick man cover, anything they've got. Jerax is in this moment. Three tops, look at target. This is some time that he wasted by Sumail. Looking for the... He was standing almost smack bang in the middle of one of top Crit. He just moves a little bit further north and dodges. This rotation doesn't. I like how Fly is not even grabbing it. What does Anna and No-Tail do instantly? Waiting it out, maybe he gets damage towards Arteezy. He wants to help out Jerax. Waiting on the top lane, S4's near fly. Go for the cross.
Now he's half a level behind Thompson though.
Anna is getting forever rooted by Crit on bottom lane. There's one Tango left. He'll have to consume the Mango in order to have enough to get the healing ward down, but how's he to be farming under here? And instantly taken care of by Crit. There's no sustain at all. It's almost like there's no hope for Anna down here.
And Crit gets that extra mana coming in constantly from the Maiden Aura. He might be dying here though if No-Tail gets the lift. Jerax is in range. Not anymore now. He's going to wrap around.
Like, which one's real? I need to choose. I prefer to get the kill over or not. Easy, but it seems impossible unless they have full control. Pick up, throw down. Oh no! The spell shield's leveled up at 4, and Arteezy just trades pieces with Jerax. And then into Bramble. Arteezy just falls. S4's right with the avalanche. Crit. Level 2 in Shadow Realm has more than enough damage to pop Anna once more. His second death of the game.
That's going to be a Ring of Health for Easy now as well, coming in a sec. Going to be furthering his lead in this lane. Making the harassment that bit harder.
I almost feel like Seb is taunting to try and get EG to come back to him.
Oh, I'm sure he's muted. Don't worry about it. There's no way. He's absolutely muted. So, Anti-Mage with the Ring of Health will be that bit harder to harass now for the Rubik. He's going to continue his farming down in the bottom lane.
It really feels like Thompson's just had the last 3 minutes by himself in mid lane.
That's the biggest difference between this game and the other Invoker game, is that Thompson is having a much better time this time around. We know what kind of tempo he can set for his team in this kind of games, but does he have targets? It's hard to kill Willow as Invoker. It's hard to kill the Anti-Mage as Invoker. It's hard to kill Mirana as Invoker. And even the tiny, the targets, it's easy to kill Maiden. So that's
it's almost like you need to pick up an Orchid in order to get the kills on these guys.
I think he needs
to counter you back.
He needs someone to combine with, but the best player for him to combine with is
bottom lane, yeah. EMP, they just need to make sure there's no blink away, and that's easy. Spell shield won't help you there.
4-man gank, the lift.
And instantly back into mid lane, he'll miss one melee creep. So efficient from Thompson's rotation, but EG's trying one of their own. Under their own dire observer. Seb, you've been calling for a while. You've been asking EG to kill you, and well, you may get exactly what you wish for. Seb gets the
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
But he's got the curse crown on him. He can't
with Grammarly, you can find really good.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Mons here. Welcome back to
Seb.
You want some?
Well, he can walk it off. Even with his treetops.
Honestly though,
from S4,
head straight into the settings, and in case you guys are following this tutorial with stream on OBS, then I should have a picture highlighting how to get to the settings from there on the screen right now. But anyways, when you're here, the first thing that we want to do is go to the video tab. And when you're here, go to the description and open up the link that takes you to speedtest.net. When you're there, go ahead and hit the go button to start your speed test, and just make sure that you're connected with an Ethernet cable or something when doing this, because that's going to give you the most accurate results, but it's also what you want to be using when you're streaming to get the best quality videos. So this test is going to tell us your internet speed, and for streaming, anything below 3 for your upload speed isn't even worth trying to stream. And the reason I say that is because you just don't have enough bandwidth to stream and play your game and share internet with your other family members at the same time. Anyways, when your test is done, just try to remember the first two numbers right here under your upload speed. So for me, it's 11, and you don't have to worry about anything after the decimal. It doesn't really hold that much value. Now, for most people, that's going to be very similar to mine. It's only going to be double digits or maybe even like a single digit over here. But there are going to be some people watching this video that have like... Anyways, like I said, when you're back in OBS, what you need to do is make sure that you leave your base canvas resolution at the max that allows you to be at. So for me, it's 2560 x 1440, but I'm guessing for most of you guys, this can be 1920 x 1080, and that's more than okay. The reason mine's like that is because I have a 1440p monitor, but most people do have a 1080p monitor, so that's why I'm expecting that most of you guys will be using 1920 x 1080. Now, moving on from that, we have the output skill resolution, and I should have a table on the screen right now that tells you what to do here. So for example, if you have an upload speed of 4, then make your resolution 1280 x 720 by clicking on the drop down menu right here and looking for 1280 x 720. You're going to click it and you should be able to go. And in that same situation, you're going to want to change your common FPS values from 60 down to 30. If you have an upload speed above 15, then all you have to do is just change this back to 1080p, and you can change this to 60. Honestly though, one thing I do like to do personally is I like to manually type in my output skill resolution, and I usually change this to 1600 x 900. And from there, it's usually like a really good middle point, and I type that in manually because I feel like it's better quality than 720p, but it doesn't really require as much work as it does for 1080p encoding. So I definitely think that if you're in the middle range like I am, like with 11, then you should definitely try this as well. Leave your downscale filter at length, so sharpen scaling in 32 samples. From there, hit apply, and then when you quality that you're going to be streaming, I recommend just going with whatever. Put on a simple screen without a bunch of settings, and all you have to do is just make sure that the output mode is on simple instead of advanced. From there, just change the video bitrate to whatever I have on the screen right now, like with the table, and whatever corresponds with your upload speed. Even though I have a good upload speed,
RT jumps in, untouchable. That takes a long time to get one attack into Seb. He'll move into the tree. The attendance is going to wear off right now. Arteezy's blinked himself forward, so Seb is quite happy to do max damage to that anti-mage. A quick curse crown on Jirax. He's got Pyro Strike available, waits down nicely, gets a stun through the Shadow Realm, and then dodges the arrow of Samael a little late. And now that leaves Crit stranded. There's little to no damage he can do to get any kind of rebuttal, and the rest of his team has left him for dead.
I think the arrow wasn't ready, or Samael would have definitely got that on the crown. Probably had a minor cooldown from the... Oh, did he even use it?
Arteezy's blinked himself forward. Seb's quite happy to do it at the end.
Yeah, that was a guaranteed stun if he used it earlier, so maybe it was on cooldown there. S4 will be pressuring bottom while all this is happening, yes.
What does Seb do? It's an absolute drought of EG! Oh, Arteezy's not going to be happy with that one. The arrow from Samael well off target of Igroga. That's coming off cooldown right now. The Curse Crown, oh, everyone stand together against. Maybe there's some damage from the Bedlam, but then the Fire Strike from Jirax picking up crits. And this game has escalated quickly. Meanwhile, Anna, up in Norway, farming top lane.
That was a guaranteed stun if he used it earlier, so maybe it was on cooldown there. It feels like, I don't know.
Oh, Arteezy's not going to be happy with that one. The arrow from Samael well off target of Igroga. That's coming off cooldown right now. The Curse Crown, oh, everyone stand together against. Maybe there's some damage from the Bedlam, but then the Fire Strike from Jirax picking up crits. And this game has escalated quickly.
They try to go for these Enchantress kills.
Meanwhile, Anna,
I mean, they've got
in Norway,
how many times a guaranteed stun?
It's cost him a lot. Juggernaut has finished a Battle Fury before the anti-mage.
Way before. Arteezy's
not going to be happy with that one. The arrow from Samael right now, trying to these hard kills. That's coming up cooldown right now. The Curse Experience gets to swing stand together again. Maybe just a damage from the Bedlam, which is kicking up crits. And this game has escalated quickly.
They try to go for these Enchantress kills.
They need a split push. They need a Battle Fury. They need a lot of things. But what is OG doing? Not giving them the room to breathe. Already attacking into the tier 2 tower on bottom lane.
The tempo is so high now from OG. Now they can kind of do whatever they want. Tanking will get a dagger very soon. Yep, they're going to dive far.
No doubt, stunned up continuously, but they'll still get the grab. Pulling back down again. Pyro Strike the Bell, making sure S4 does not get up the hill. Frostbite from Fly can't create enough space. And there is no other support coming in from EG. Instead it was coming from OG. And now it's a 17-minute blink dagger for a support SK. I'm wondering how you can make these two very not financially viable supports when it's so hard 5, but it's worked when Jirax has a blink dagger as fast as the normal offlaners to get them.
Are scanning.
No doubt stunned up continuously, but they'll still get the grab, pulling back down again. Burrow strike the valve, making sure S4 does not get up the hill. Crossfire from Fly can't create enough space. And there's no other support coming in from EG. I thought it was coming from and now it's sentries from EG. Ring dagger. Still on the sentry. Samal can play that kill nicely. And then S4 will jump in as well. They're going up to the vault. They've got Samal with a double kill. It'll take a long time to get into it, but EMP burn also there from Thompson, making life a little bit more difficult for the Dark continuously. And Seb, he wants to battle. They have Seb, he wants to battle. Still on the sentry. Samal can play that kill nicely. And then S4 will jump in as well. They're going up to the vault. They've got Samal with a double kill. It'll take a long time to get into it, but EMP burn also there from Thompson, making life a little bit more difficult for the Dark continuously. But they can turn around right now. He wants to battle. They have Seb, he wants to battle. Still on the sentry.
Kill.
The observer would lost them see. Fly, he knew he had to dodge. Moved out to the side, and then just his easy pickings.
I'd love to see a replay of that because that was so beautifully executed. The avalanche toss.
The observer will lost them see.
And he had a good
Fly,
start
he knew he had to dodge. EMP tornado down to the side, but Shadow roll there to protect. He's got easy pickings.
I'd love to see a
Damage
replay
into
of that
Notel,
because that
hung
was so
around a little
beautifully
The observer gonna take that see. Fly, he knew he had to dodge. EMP tornado down to the side, but Shadow roll there to protect. He's got easy pickings.
I'd love to see a
Damage into
replay of that
Notel,
because
hung
that was so
around a little
beautifully Once Ana gets his shit together and takes this one. Yes, he doesn't want it. I don't know. He wants to push the wave first, then fine. Now he's going to take it on the way back. Farm big camp.
And Jirax is really just trying to stay on Arteezy like a tick.
So is he doing this to just annoy us? It's there. He's not baiting it.
It's income. It's coming in value. Maybe one gold, but it's value.
He felt like nobody from Egypt was going to come and try to take that. Because it was not set up as a bait. There was nobody there that would have killed on the turn. So.
Yellow pretty buff ups up. Attack speed increased by 100, damage by 10. And Roshan, difficult to kill off. Once again, there's Enchantress. Even Roshan thinks she's untouchable.
That's really it for
What does
today's.
EG do? They scan Roshan. They know what's going on, but how fast can you move over? You're gathering. Roshan's practically dead. 1.4k, 1k, and they're going to go for what? Maybe one goal. Nothing.
He felt
No,
like
there's nothing.
nobody
They stay with the lanes.
Try to take that. Because it's not set up as a bait. There was nobody there that would have killed on. They want to connect over and try to kill RTC from me. Never mind. It's not
Attack speed increased by 100,
push out the
damage by
wave.
10. Just count and just in case. Difficult to kill off. Once again, there's Enchantress. It has been the name of their game throughout this tournament. 20 minutes, 22
really it for
minutes.
today's.
What does EG do? They scan Roshan. They know what's going on, but how fast can you move over? You're gathering lineup. Roshan's practically dead again. 1.4k, 1k, and they're going to value. Maybe one goal, some level of damage.
He felt like nobody
They stay with the lanes.
They have the Enchantress heal, the Instinct Ward. Not set up as a bait. There was nobody there that would have killed on. They want to connect over and try to kill. Slowly chip this down, and Arteezy in the meantime has to try to get as much as possible. They don't want to take this fight because realistically we are not favored in this.
Here we go again. Spin, attack, fortify has to be used. Arteezy, as I said, like he's refusing to join this fight. EG just have to hold the high ground.
They might have to lose a Rex too, actually, before they can fight. I think Arteezy without Manta in this game is not going to be particularly useful.
Thompson's hunting.
Arteezy from me, never mind.
60 moving speed inside of that goes walk.
Yeah.
Looking for a top. market, actually, just inside the smoke. Like, that's
OG backing off, this became pretty obvious to Arteezy that something is up. But this is the thing about Quaswix Invoker compared to Exort Invoker, is Invokers playing this build are generally really high on mana. So you will be looking for, okay, maybe Arteezy can come in toward the end of the fight, get a big mana void that gets kills, but if you hit the CMP on a couple of heroes, you're super high on mana the whole time. And even that won't be an option for him.
EG's coming out. Moonlight Shadow and Smoke being committed. They want to wrap around the back. They want to do something about Jirax. You probably need a ward up on this hillside to make it happen. CM's got one, both Sentry and a cover. Fly drops the Sentry to begin with, Observer straight after. But while that's been happening, there was no defense. Tier 3 tower is gone. There's even a couple of creeps to help the push go. Hannah spins. Now he's going to take the melee ranks. You said EG may have to pay the price. The top, they find one. In deep, they're under the tier 4 towers. The arrow looking to get the 12 and the Omni Slash. Head 4, he's just totally threaded. Anna will find the kill. Fly trying to let it go. Anna taking through all of this, however. The stage thought EG are meant to be Captain America, but OG, they can do this all day. And the cold snap, that's nothing to follow it up. 14 HP. This is right. No, you've got no tail. He stole the blink from anti-rage. It jumps in. Of course you can do that. Finds the kill. Nice chaser. Over on top to 5 seconds up. And there's no one from EG. Quickly close. Jirax comes in with the epicenter. Expecting EG to engage, but they're not there. As OG look for another lane of racks. Pushing through. He's getting the chip damage into Thompson. Where's your jump? Arteezy is still farming in mid lane. He will not join. Amy mentions the finished farming, but Esmo is dead for 70 seconds. He's losing his teammates. And what does Arteezy want to do? The answer for anti-mage, keep on farming. What's OG gonna do?
Keep on pushing.
Sounds good to me.
There's no Tiny for 50 seconds. This is... It's over. They don't have the damage. They can't kill these heroes, I think. Jump in.
Must be a target. Marana, Samael, he's leaping the wrong direction, but he had no other choice. He tried to get the Aghanim's damage out, and now he doesn't stay free. Arteezy's trying to grab the creep wave, but they're all pushed in. The bottom lane's pushed in, which is allowing the pressure from OG up on the top. Fly, man, Jirax, he does series. He's got defensive ult set for a bubble. Who will get some chip damage into Notel, but he has the BKB in for Arteezy. Now's the time, but he's getting picked up, thrown away. All that farming, and what did it achieve? Arteezy, well, he'll achieve one kill over onto Notel. He'll blink away. Regeneration is required. Salving up so they can get back to the front lines. They can't lose all these lanes of racks. Tiny is back up again. The TP coming to the sideline. Here comes S4. Avalanche. They look towards Thompson. Maiden's got enough damage. Arteezy. The third from Jirax. It'll connect. The spell kill. It wasn't there to actually protect it. Now that's push in the bottom lane. Pushed in. Which is allowing this pressure from OG. Up on the top. And fly the side of OG. Seth will get himself a double kill. He doesn't give to it. He's got the Vegas. He'll get back his life. Who will get the chip damage into Notel. 26 minutes in. EG up all they're on the ropes. It's a tightrope. No net. They're barely setting the rope on fire.
This happened really fast. I just want to point out how fast this happened. The game was really, really even for the first 15 minutes. And then we have this one moment where OG gets multiple kills, Arteezy shows up and dies. And since then, it's been OG all the way to get the push. They go push with their invincible jugger with healing.
Oh, Samael. Up in the air, call snap, he can leap away. This is the last chance for EG. All 5 players up. There is no access, no tier 4 towers to really speak of. Just the one. Marana jumps in, but Anna still stands his ground. Where's the attack? EG gather on the no-tail flag, looking for an opportunity, and Anna, he's begging for it. He's got mana style, he's ready to dodge. They're into the tree. Arteezy blinks away. Maybe Thompson, he'll be set up towards the end.